Julius Nyerere is an unsung hero of history due to his pioneering contributions to the political and social landscape of Tanzania and Africa as a whole. Born in 1922 in what was then Tanganyika, Nyerere became the first president of Tanganyika, leading the country to independence from British colonial rule in 1961. His journey to power began in the 1950s when he co-founded the Tanzania Africa National Union, TANU for short, a political party that sought to unite the diverse ethnic groups of Tanganyika in the fight for independence. Nyerere's charisma, intelligence, and ability to articulate the aspirations of the Tanganyikan people made him a natural leader of the movement. Under his guidance, TANU pursued a nonviolent approach to independence focusing on political mobilization, negotiations, and mass education. This strategy proved successful, and Tanganyika gained independence peacefully on December 9, 1961, with Nyerere becoming its first prime minister and later its first president. In fact, of the 54 African countries that exist today, 48 have experienced a coup d'etat. Tanzania is one of the 6 that has not. One of the key reasons Tanzania remained peaceful during and after the transition from colonial rule was Nyerere's emphasis on national unity and identity. He was actually aware of the potential for ethnic divisions to undermine the stability of the country. To counter this, he promoted the use of Swahili as a unifying national language, fostering a sense of shared identity among Tanzania's diverse ethnic groups. His policies and rhetoric consistently emphasized the importance of unity and collective national effort over individual or ethnic interests. Additionally, his focus on egalitarian principles and social equality helped mitigate potential sources of conflict. By advocating for social equality and economic self-resilience, he aimed to reduce disparities and foster a sense of solidarity among Tanzanians. His government efforts to develop rural areas and improve living standards for the poor further contributed to social stability. He also believed that education was the key to empowering individuals and transforming society. As a result, he implemented policies that significantly improved literacy rates and expanded access to education across the country. His policies laid the groundwork for an educated and cohesive society, which was essential for the country's long-term development. His commitment to education as a means of nation-building set a powerful example and left a lasting legacy in Tanzania. Internationally, Nyerere was a staunch advocate for African unity and liberation. He played a crucial role in supporting liberation movements across the continent, providing refuge and assistance to freedom fighters from countries still under colonial or apartheid rule. His efforts were instrumental in fostering solidarity among African nations and advancing the cause of independence and self-determination. Nyerere's leadership in the Organization of African Unity, OAU, and his commitment to non-alignment during the Cold War further underscored his dedication to the principles of sovereignty and cooperation among developing nations. Despite his numerous achievements, Nyerere remains relatively unsung in the broader historical narrative, particularly outside of Africa. His economic policies, especially Ujamaa, faced criticism and were often misunderstood or undervalued by Western observers. Moreover, the economic difficulties Tanzania faced during his tenure have overshadowed his visionary leadership and ethical governance. Nyerere's voluntary resignation from the presidency in 1985, a rare act of humility and integrity among leaders, marked him as a model of selfless leadership. His enduring legacy of education, social justice, and African unity makes him a hero whose contributions deserve a greater recognition and appreciation on the global stage.